Hmm.
This place done for.
It does seem that way.
You're right. You're right, Raka. We all bed. We weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island where we all used to live.
Oh.
After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad brought the Albed together again. If we put our minds to it and worked together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again. But now, why do things have to turn out this way?
Waka needs to put that lip down, damn. No. And the sound in the video's off sync for whatever reason. I don't know why. Sigh. Oh well.
Riku.
And as you can see, this is
Tandos, Guado. What are they thinking?
this is a great part where Waka's general I don't want to say Zionism. His blind faith has been shaken in a very nice way. He knows that Riku isn't a bad person, and he knows that her people, you know, he may disagree with him. He may say a lot of nasty things about the Albed, but from knowing Riku, he does know that Riku's a nice person. He knows that, and after what Riku just told him, she doesn't feel that anybody deserves to have this done to their home. I mean, Sin's done enough destruction to everybody. Why are we hurting ourselves and each other? And I just really like that. It's like he's kind of a religious nut, but at the same time, he has sense about himself. He's let it go to his head, but this is the breaking point for him, where he can no longer just ignore what Yevon is doing to people. And I really do like that. It's really nice. And Lulu's just gonna keep hurting herself or others. Good. Power break. Blind and crippled. Titus out. It's best. I find that it's best to deal with these guys one at a time. The more you drag, the more you add on to this, the more annoying it becomes later. The more you split up the forces and trying to take one down than the other and so on, it becomes a bit of a more annoying than a helpful. I like that he can just tank that.
Chill, there's no rush.
Not any rush at all. Love Sloga. It is a very, very excellent spell. Oh wait, sorry. This is my very poor playing coming back to bite me in the tush. There we go. Nice. Now. So. Essentially just mug these guys. Again, these fights aren't necessarily dangerous at this point for me, considering how much grinding I've done just to get Lulu. Most of that grinding was kind of just to get Lulu fairly powerful to use third tier spells, because I like it when she uses third tier spells. It's very helpful.
Calm down.
And this is exactly why I think Lancet would be excellent for Orin. He doesn't have very much magic, but his abilities are actually to stop some monsters and to guard people, and to, you know, edge off a lot of their take the edge off of a lot of their abilities. That's very helpful. Also, I like to think even though he's threatening and not moving, he's still breathing. That's a nice little effect. Yeah, I think I attack with everybody at this point. Lulu stole. Yeah, excellent. But I threaten him again. It wouldn't help very much. Essentially, I think the reason why, well, it'll become apparent later why there are a lot of fights in this area that give you such a nice amount of AP, you know. I know I said EXP earlier, but I meant AP. Well, it's the same thing, you know. AP is essentially XP. But, yeah. There is a reason why these monsters are giving us a lot of, AP and why we're fighting so many battles all at once. Mostly is because, you know, everything's gonna hell in a handbasket.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
Yeah.
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the summoners. We keep them safe there.
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but
Well, I sure don't get it, Waka. They might get hurt on their pilgrimage? So you kidnapped them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin?
Whoa, did Arn disappear?
You want to protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe. Right? Right?
Now we're finally near the part of the game that I love. There are a lot of parts in this game that I love, but this is pretty good. Not yet.
It's quiet. Kimari goes now.
But we're getting there. It's taken us 3 years, I think, to get to this point, but finally. Now, why are they walking away like that? Why is everyone ignoring Titus's statement, just being quiet, and why is... Wow. That's some slow running, Waka. Yeah. There have been times going on in this game where there have been things said that Titus has said some things, and everyone is kind of giving him an odd look and just left it alone. Just kind of, there's been an awkward silence after he said some things. We're getting close to understanding why they've done this. And it is deliciously glorious. It is magnificent. And it's also another point to me why I love
Yuna, please be here!
the voice actor for Titus. Now, really, if you really pay attention to people's complaints about Titus, it's never the it's rarely the character himself. A lot of it is people delegitimizing the things that Titus does. Obtain level 2 key sphere. But mostly what people complain about Titus is his voice actor. They find it too grating on the ears. I've watched enough anime, dubbed anime in my time to where I personally think Titus does the voice actor for Titus does an excellent job. It may not be the most great to hear voice at all, but I think it encapsulates Titus's personality very well. You have the highs of when he's just being silly, ha ha, the goofiness of his laugh. You have in moments like this, you have him being very analytical and serious. In that statement, he wasn't joking around. He was making a very serious statement, like, you know, we can take care of the summoners without the Albed trying to protect them. In fact, he was making a very serious statement that the Albed were, though their intentions may be good, they were doing more damage than good by kidnapping the summoners, because Sin wouldn't be destroyed at that point. He would just be destroying more and more and more and more and more. But obviously there's more to it than that. More to it that they're not telling him, or that they haven't told him, or there's some part of me that thinks that at this point they still kind of think that Titus really is from Spira, or at least the Spirit that they know. And this is where it's made painfully obvious he isn't. He has no clue about it. And it is, yes. Obtain level 4 key sphere. Level 4. Level 4 key spheres are the best thing ever in this game. They allow you to get to the delicious goodies in this world. Where's a good example? Level 1, here we go. Like Ultima. You need 4 level 4 key spheres to get to this. Oh yes, this is the place where you get all the nice little bang bang toys. And I should spend some time in the sphere grid, but not now. I've waited so long to finally get to run off at the mouth about this part. And this is also the part where I will explain to you in detail, and you will listen or turn the video off, about why this is not a story about Yuna. I mean, she's a character in it. She's a very important part of it, but it's not about her.
Yuna!
Wow.
She's not here. Hello again.
Hello, Donna.
Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us.
Protecting?
It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
Interesting. Yuna's missing, but they left these summoners. Very interesting.
Hey, what sacrificed?
Huh?
The Albed said summoners were being sacrificed. That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
Why couldn't they trust guardians to protect the summoners? The Albed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know?
Wait, will? Don't you mean could?
You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then, if she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her.
Dun dun dun.
If she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni too, you know?
Love this part. All the pieces are adding together. We'll come back to the Moonflow when we defeat Sin.
Tell me why. Why were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
We weren't hiding it.
It was just too hard to say.
Orion just didn't feel like telling you. And Kamari doesn't talk at all, so yeah. America.
Lulu! How could you? How could you? Isn't she like a sister to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Love that line. Love that line.
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
I love it.
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of sin, you know that.
A world without sin. That is the dream of all Yevon's children. And we will use that power, even if it means our lives.
They don't do the fancy summon dance like Yuna does. I think at this point Titus is just disgusted in everybody. And he sees all of this as just
And I'm
worthless.
telling Yuna, let's go to Xanarkin together. Let's beat Sin. I told her all the things. We could. And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
Hmm.
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what? It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned
to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
And that's the beauty of it. This part was, again, supposed to be awkward and very silly and goofy, but it was a very nice part. And it's not like it lasted for 5 damn minutes. People love to nitpick. This is a very good part of the game. You know, it's not like everyone goes through their lives being 100% cool at all times. Look back in your life at some of the dumb stuff you've done that was completely horrible at the time, you know, to other people. But to you and your whoever you were with, your significant other, your friend,
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
Family member, it was just the best time you all had. That's what that moment was. And to me, that is a very good moment, and it was very well done. Love it. L-O-V-E-I-T.
I can't let her die. I'll find her.
Ventriloquism. And everyone just ignores him. Sigh. I guess they're trying to find her before he does, or something. I don't know. Oh, there we go. So, this is why this isn't a story about Yuna, despite what attain 10,000 gil, despite what many people say. Stories about people generally require those people to be the protagonists going through the stuff. Yuna's journey is definitely a very important thing, and the game could have been about her, but the focus is not about her completing her journey, and that's why the story isn't about her. The story is about Titus coming to terms with certain things in his life, and him helping Yuna complete her journey without her dying. That is the focus of the story. Because here's the thing that people don't take into account. Yuna knows she's going to die. This isn't something that she just found out the same time we found out. She's known what this is going to do to her. Her father died by killing Sin. This isn't something that, you know, just something that was sprung on her the same time it was sprung on Titus. This is something she's conditioned and accepted long before she's gone and done this. That's why she's always stayed back behind everything and smiled and just looked at everything. Like she was getting, I guess, like she was just etching in her mind happy places and things that she was going to save. That isn't a hero. That's not really, if she was going to die and she was going to come to terms and find out how to not die upon this on her own, that would be completely acceptable. Then she would be the main character. But she isn't. She's accepted her fate and she's going towards it. Titus is the one fighting against her fate. And that's generally the focus of the story. He or she who is fighting against whatever is coming towards them. Or they who are accepting their fate and fighting against everything trying to stop them from getting there. There's not much really stopping Yuna from getting to her goal other than the fiends that may, you know, sprout out, but they're not actively trying to stop her from destroying Sin. Not so much so as they are just, you know, evil monsters that pop up every once in a while that she has to put down. That's it. It's completely different. So that's why the story is about Titus. That's why he's the important part of it. That's why he's the important piece. As you heard Titus ask Waka and Lulu, you know, you're just gonna let her die? Well, she accepted it. We can't do anything to stop it. That's just what she's gonna do. They've given up, essentially. They're just trying to ease her passing, as it were. Titus ain't having that mess. Kamari has accepted it. Orin, we don't know what he's doing because he's Orin. He has his own reason for doing everything. But obviously, Riku is not okay with it, and Titus isn't okay with it. Therefore, he's the focus. Not to mention the game starts with him, and the real overarching thing is kind of about him getting back home, or him getting some level of normalcy in this new world of his. But the reason I love that scene so much was because it was a very nice breakdown of a character essentially getting slapped in the face with how dark Spirit is. As nice, as pretty as everything may look, and as, you know, the nice music that plays and what have you, not only do people die in this world, everything revolves around the death of something. The monsters coming to life revolves around the death of the people being alive. Sin has come to be because of people's evil, and he only destroys. People send people out to die to destroy sin, even though sin will come back. The only thing that is reborn in this world is sin himself. Well, sin itself. And up until now, I believe most players, I'm pretty sure I was, were under the impression that, you know, there's always this world is dark, but there's, you know, there's levels to how crazy and dark it is. I mean, we're going out to destroy this giant whale, this giant sky whale, so, you know, everything's going to be fine. This right here just tells you, even if you beat Sin, you lose, because you don't get to protect. Guardians protect their summoners for only so long. They cannot protect their summoners at that final moment. After Sin is destroyed, they can't protect them after that. That's a very, very powerful thing to tell the summoner, to tell the Guardian, and for people to have to accept before they guard. And the sad thing about it is, I'm not quite 100% sure if Isaru, or I can't remember, I think the boy's name is Isaru, I'm not sure if he understands what's going to happen to his big brother if they were to succeed, because he just asked what's sacrificed. So I don't think he quite understands that he is helping his brother essentially commit suicide. That's dark. That is dark stuff, and I love it. I love this type of system that these people have, and that this game is giving it to us in this way, bit by bit by bit. As soon as we get comfortable with something, it changes it up and gives us it takes away the filters of it all. We now see that the Guado, though they are an integral part of the Yevon religion, they may not be as truly devout as, say, humans are. And that's very not good, considering they're the people that guard the far plane. They're the ones that guard the place of the dead. So, it's them not being, 100% cool with what's going on in this world, in the humans' world, is not good for the humans. It's very bad, and I like that. Essentially, I guess you could say the Guado are the elves of this world, of this particular fantasy world. I think that would be a proper analogy. They're very magical based. They look different from people. They look more different from people than generally elves do. And people might actually say that they look a little less prettier than elves, but I like that about them. So, yeah. I love this part. I love many parts in this game. This is one of the parts that really stick out to me, mostly because of just how broken Titus is at that statement. I mean, even though his scream is kind of wimpy, I ignore that because I've watched many American dubs. Americans cannot get that proper pitch of scream of agony, anguish as Japanese seem to be very good at with voice acting. I don't know what it is, but either way, it was good. And he did sound like his entire world was shattered. But I digress. Let us continue. Let us go.
Go, go, go! 3 minutes marked!
Reno! We reach 1 minute!
Uh-oh.
Where's Yuna?
Ajanuha Huput? Ajanuha Yemeja?
I said, where is she?
Dang.
Answer me, damn you!
What do you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Shin, huh?
I love you, Sid.
You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace.
Damn.
No! I'm not gonna let Yuna die!
Words. Show me action.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I like Sid. He is pretty badass.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Of course not! That's why we're gonna look! Using this airship!
Airship?
Yep. In case you're wondering, this is the very airship that we dug out of the ocean. Fun fact about Brother. She's Riku's big brother and Sid's oldest son. Riku?
Marie! Evil maker 1,000 years! Ujatia!
And Riku and Sid speak Spirian, or English, far better than Brother did. Brother does not speak it well at... I don't think he even speaks it. He just only talks Albed. It's a funny little thing about him. I don't know for what... I don't know. I have no idea why he wouldn't know it better than Riku. But maybe he just spends most of his times with other Albed. I don't know. These are excellent parts of the game, I tell you.
Boy, it's a job.
Damn right. And this game, the dark. When I mentioned that it gets dark after the whole summoners dying thing. This game doesn't stop there. Just a little FYI.
Falcon Dream.
That. Oh, anime, you and your words, your use of the word that.
Noble Meno. Ren Miri. Yoju Yoko. Asate Kanae.
Why would they be singing that song? We will find out later.
What's going on?
Maybe.
We're gonna blow up our home.
Yep.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina. They go! Yuna!
Yeah. Blowing up your home may not sound like, oh, that's not too dark. But remember what Riku said. They've been scattered all over Spira for generations before Sid brought them into one place where they could call home and live essentially in peace and unmolested by the rest of the people, unostracized because they were among friends and family. They're destroying that now. And it was awesome. Oh, poor brother.
Habundang. Fridekut inpuit machina. Ecto lipa piamta. Wika.
Hey, look. Don't get so down.
Oh dear.
Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
Oh dear.
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
Oh, Waka. First time I heard that, I facepalmed so damn hard. Waka really didn't think before he opened his mouth that time. So, before we get anything else done, I want to talk to brother. Yeah, he doesn't trust this thing to stay in the air. But, Scout level 2, name brother, level 1, team free, contract 0 games, salary 210 gil. He is an excellent blitzball player. When we shall sign. For a we will sign him for how many is that? Yeah. He's now a part of us. Beseda rocks. Oh, we are almost ready for me to get back into blitzballing.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
I'm so sorry about your loss, Riku.
I'm okay.
Waka, damn, man.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Because you weren't thinking.
Why didn't I?
Yep. I love it. I love it. I love all of it.
This is tough on all of us.
Indeed.
This is...
I tell you, though, That was something else. Got to see entire ship be place be destroyed. FYI, there is no means of going back to home anymore. That was destroyed. That was it. So what we can and will do now is explore more of the ship.
Price for protecting the summoners. The price.
Indeed. So let's see what goes on in this ship.
Kimari never forget the Albed sacrifice.
Me neither, Kimari.
Kimari will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna. Kimari never forget the...
I like Kimari because though he is Yevon, he takes his job as a guardian above how he feels about Yevon itself. So if it helps, he'll use it. He doesn't really give a damn.
Let him rest.
Okay, not Isaru. Patse. Patse?
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my brother dying when this is all over. If only there was some way of doing it without anyone dying.
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, Sin would kill us all. Spira doesn't have that time.
Yeah, people are so negative.
The Albed caught up to us in Besaid. They grabbed Passe, so we had to do what they said.
Ah, Passe, that's his name.
We needed a break anyway. Passe was pretty tired. He should never have come on the pilgrimage. A little kid like that. Still, he does pretty good for his size. He's gonna be something someday.
Is there anything else you wouldn't say, Madonna?
Hey, you know where this ship's headed?
Maradon.
Hey.
Not quite sure, actually. Well, look. I know it's headed towards Yuna, but I don't know where that is.
We owe our lives to the Albed.
Indeed you do.
However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
I do appreciate that dedication.
I'm amazed this thing can fly, truly. It must be sacrilege to think so highly of a Machina. I feel uneasy just riding it.
Sure it's not motion sickness?
Motion sickness? What infirmity is that?
Yeah.
As soon as we land, we continue the pilgrimage. As soon as...
Man, I love this game. Sorry, I'm really happy to be back. You have no idea. Hello. The Albed Sykes all escape harm. We are ready to play game. We're ready to play game again. The Albed Sykes escape harm. We are ready to play again. Okay, as you said. We need Blitz to cheer our people after loss of home, you see? Forgive me for my actions in Luca. We wanted to protect the summoner, you see? You see? Those Guado, they will feel my wrath in the Blitz sphere. Now is the time to train. Train! Since childhood I have played only Blitz. It is true. Just exploring the place right now. Hey! If it is not good Buddy Ren. What are you doing here, buddy?
Well, well.
Well, well.
It appears you too have escaped harm.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape.
Quite.
Thankfully, my goods were spared.
Huh.
Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Got any weapons? Baroque sword. Let's see. Do we have anything better than what we have now? Not much.
Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated. All proceeds will go to help restore home. Ah, how is your progress with our language?
Let's see.
None too shabby. Check this out. Hela Dusadwi.
Just repeating what I've said is not talking now. But your pronunciation's quite passable. You've been studying, I see.
Very much so.
May I help?
Let's see.
Thank you.
Sorry, just forgot to check one thing. Okay, no.
Thank you.
No! No! No.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, wow. My back is not happy. Poor child. He does not understand that our home is no more. When will we get home? When will we go home? Oh, dear. Hey!
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me. If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait! There's something I want to ask you.
Yes?
What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage? Show some sympathy.
Oh, like all the sympathy you showed me first time we met.
You're right. Quitting now would be sort of anticlimactic, no? Tell Yuna something, would you?
What?
Tell her she still has a rival. Me. Tell her she'd better do her best or be bested.
Yes, Donna.
You'll tell her, won't you?
No, actually, we will not tell her. Because I would think at this point, Titus wouldn't want anyone to die. And if she was actually talking about not going on this pilgrimage, he'd be all for it.
Unusual. Most people would never forgive a summoner who quit.
Why's that?
Behind my back, they would say I was abandoning my duty.
Who cares what they say?
So, who cares?
Yeah.
Why not do your own thing and let them say what they want?
Yeah.
Easy for you to say. But, you do have a point. Maybe Bartello and I should go someplace far away. Thanks for the company. I feel so much better now.
I'm happy you do, Donna.
Thanks
I think she's suffering from motion sickness way worse than Isaru. The summoner and her guardian seem full of worry. Years of sweat and toil to build it, and now home is rubble. I must tell the other players of Luca what has happened. No time for tears and shouting. All we must do is rebuild home. Chased by a fiend, we are all very tired and very scared. I hit my head when the ship took up. When the ship shook, now I have a lump. Poor kid. Even without our home, we must live on. I only hope I am able. Yeah, you people seem very resilient. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, what the heck? My controls just went wonky. Okay, they reversed. Odd. Your face. I have seen it before. Perhaps at the temple at Baj? At Ba? Oh, he was one of those people. One of the original people with Riku that found us. All I do. My doll. I left it at home. Oh. Poor kid. But we say, lose something precious, find something even more precious. I can dig that. It is odd to fly in a ship dragged from the ocean floor. Yep, like I said, this is the very same ship that we were on when we fought that Nautilus. Alright, we've talked to everybody, and I feel like playing some more, so we'll continue on for a little bit more.
After rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course!
Wrong answer.
If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching can send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
I love you, Sid. You're awesome.
You are the captain.
Good. Then it's settled.
Now, as you heard him say, Orin just acknowledged that he was the captain.
Let him say what he wants. Let him...
So Orin's more than willing to just let him talk, but when it comes to actually doing something, Orin will put his foot down. Can't Yuna end the pilgrimage? I wonder why they decided to have her speak in Albed at that point. Hey, feeling better, walking?
He called Yuna his niece, right? I mean, so that makes her Albed, right? Don't say it.
Yeah.
Yuna's Yuna, right?
Right. And racism has come to punch him right in the solar plexus.
Yuna's Yuna, right?
I love this game.
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage. No matter what happens.
This is true, Lulu. This is very true. Thought there was someone over here. So, let's talk to this person. Aren't there people down here? Whatever. Let's save. Because my RPG instincts tell me to do so. My god, all I play is RPGs. Oh well. Well, all I LP are RPGs, but whatever. Nothing really of noteworthy happened here, so just save right there.
First, we rescue Yuna. Let's show them what we got. First, we rescue.
All right, and to actually progress anything, we go and talk to. Broda.
Vidran, for Yuna.
Frana.
Effen Krufui.
Yuna!
Huh, well, she looks safe. What? Huh. Okay, maybe not as safe as I would have liked her to be.
Where was that?
The palace of St. Bevel, heart of Yevon.
Uh-huh.
Gramps, let's move!
Gramps!
Easy, kiddo. Bevel's defenses are top-notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? You scared? Yuna's there, so we go and get her!
Can't argue with that logic.
And that's all!
You got guts? Carlo Inca Bevel! Viv Kabat Iren!
Look!
I love how, though Titus should be the one most used to it, he's the one that falls over.
It'll take a while to get to Bevel. Meanwhile,
we prepare for battle!
And Oren's even here.
What's Seymour doing alive?
Marrying units, looks like.
Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
He is dead as Giskel was.
Oh dear.
His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Oh, scary.
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Oh, Yuna.
Wonder if that'll work.
Perhaps he won't expect it.
Yeah, we're gonna save Yuni, and nobody's gonna stop us.
Serious music is playing. Seriously.
Bevel. It's been 10 years.
His hair grayed a lot in 10 years.
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's called a wedding dress.
What?
I love you, Lulu.
The city of Bevel is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting. You or Riku should study your magic, just in case.
Oh, that wasn't foreshadowing at all.
What's going on?
Okay. Alright.
We're being attacked from within.
What?
Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
you're awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends, there's nothing to do but
destroy the ship and all go down together.
I love his face after Riku said that.
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yeah, let's go!
Thanks.
Riku, you've made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
Alright, so that means we will be running into fiends out here.
Be careful.
Yeah. Now, do we have to fight these guys? No. It's not a necessity. I think they're about as strong as the guys over the other place were. But I'm just gonna fight a couple of them here and there, just to kind of, I don't know, more AP. I'm an AP nut. I am sorry for boring you to tears, but I needs them experiences for my own selfish reasons. Bada bang. And just in case I forgot to do anything with Kamari, you block.
Farewell.
Yeah. Oh. Well, snap. I could definitely take care of this in a moment. Hold on.
Don't worry. We'll guard this area.
Nice.
Don't worry.
May I help you?
Got any weapons?
Thank you.
Thought he was gonna say something in particular, but I guess that's not what he says. Hold on.
It's too cramped to call Aeons here. I'll leave this fight to you. Show us your stuff.
Yeah, bye.
We'll leave the other compartments to you.
You don't really have to go to all these compartments and fight fiends. They're just random encounters. It's not really all that serious. Well, it's serious, but you get what I mean. But for right now, I'm going to call it just a quick pause. My back is killing me. So, for now, this has been Let's Play Final Fantasy X International Version, brought to you by your host, Shitty Knights. You all take it easy, and I'll see you in a little bit.